Here we go! Let's go, Troy!
Your Lindale Eagles will receive the kickoff to begin the game.
Let's go, Trey! Lead him down the field!
Number 22, Jordan Jenkins. And number 1, DJ Henderson. Lindale will start 1st and 10 from the Lindale 46. Takes the handoff, around the left side, the loss. Short gain brought down by the Lions number 15, Tobias Jackson. 3rd down and 8. Jordan Jenkins, the ball carrier, makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Christian Brown, and Brendan Collins brings up 4th down for the Eagles. Sam Peterson back for the Eagles to punt. Fair catch called by Henderson's number 15, Tobias Jackson, where the Lions will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. DeCameron Walker fumbles. Lindale recovers. Casey Villarreal recovery. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Jenkins takes the handoff. Stopped in the backfield by Henderson's Dallas Alexander. Devin Fields brings up 2nd down. Touchdown, Lindale. Jordan Jenkins for 6. Eric Williams to hold for the Eagles. To kick, number 99, Landon Love. Kick is good. Brings your score. Your Lindale Eagles 7, Henderson Lions 0. We'd like to take this time to thank the Tolliver Ford and Tolliver Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Mineola for providing the pregame meal for the Star Steppers. Thank you, Tolliver Ford and Tolliver Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Back deep for the Lions to return the kick. Number 3, DeCameron Walker. And number 6, Yacoris Porter. Kick goes into the end zone. Henderson will start 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Donovan Davis keeps the ball, runs up the middle for a short gain, stopped by Colton Weidman, brings up 2nd down for the Lions. Tackle made by Levi Thornton, assisted by Jared Allen, brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Lions. Cameron Walker up the middle. 1st down for the Lions. Donovan Davis rolls out to the right side, throws it out of bounds, brings up 2nd down and 10 for Henderson. Henderson's to Cameron Walker again with the carry. Brought down by Lindale's number 4, Jamin Jackson. Brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Lions. Stop made by Lindale's Jamin Jackson. Jared Allen. There's a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense, number 52. Play 3rd down.
Holding on the Lions. Penalty is accepted. That'll back them up to their own 43-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down for Henderson. Jamin Jackson applies the pressure. Donovan Davis's pass broken up by Ryan Stanton brings up 4th down and long for the Lions. Back to return for the Eagles, number 23, Eric Williams. Henderson's punt's down at the Lindale 25-yard line, where the Eagles will start 1st and 10. Flag on the play.
Right snap. Offsides defense unabated. 5-yard penalty.
Offsides is the call against Henderson. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st down and 5 for the Eagles. Sam Peterson with the keeper. Nice gain of about 8 yards, brings up 2nd down and 2. Dalton Modisette with the stop. Brings up third down for the Eagles. Jenkins once again the ball carrier. Stopped by number 15, Tobias Jackson. But not enough before it's a Lindale Eagle first down. Sam Peterson with the keeper. Puts out of bounds by number 6, Yacoris Porter. But not before another Lindale Eagle first down. Peterson's pass complete to number 8, Evan Alford. Brought down by number 25, Dalton Modisette. Brings up second down and 1 for the Eagles. Peterson's pass complete to Jacob Siegford. There is a flag on the play.
Offense number 12. 10-yard penalty by the foul. Replay second down.
Flags against Lindale for holding. Backs him up 5. Backs him up 5 yards. Brings up down. Second down for the Eagles. Jenkins runs around the left side, stopped by Micah Dudley. Brings up third down and short for Lindale. Enrique Garza with the tackle. Siegford takes it around the right side. That's another Lindale Eagle first down. Jordan Jenkins tripped up by Enrique Garza. Big gain of 8 brings up second down for the Eagles. Sam Peterson's pass caught by Jacob Siegford. There is a flag on the play.
Substitution infraction on the defense. That penalty declined. Third down.
Penalty is declined by Lindale. That makes it another Lindale Eagle first down. Jordan Jenkins picks up 4 yards, brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Eagles. Pass is complete. There is a flag on the play.
Offside.
Offsides is the call. Penalties decline. Touchdown, Lindale. Peterson to Cody Swain for 6. And the kick is good. That brings the score. Henderson Lions nothing. Your Lindale Eagles 14. Teeing it up for Lindale. Number 99, Landon Love. Back deep to return for Henderson. Number 3, DeCameron Walker. And number 6, Yakoris Porter. Yakoris Porter takes the kick to the Henderson 35, stopped by number 9, Case Brooks. 1st and 10 for the Lions.
Down.
False start is a call. Backs up Henderson 5 yards to their own 30. 1st down for the Lions. DeCameron Walker takes the ball around the left side, stopped by Lindale's number 20, Levi Thornton. Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Lions. Donovan Davis fumbles the snap, jumps on top of it at the Henderson 25, where it'll be 3rd down and long for the Lions. DeCameron Walker takes a handoff, stopped by DJ Walton. Brings up 4th down and long for the Lions. Back deep for your Eagles to return the punt. Number 23, Eric Williams. And punting for Henderson, number 9, Trust Karsten. Eric Williams returns the kick. Brought down by number 8, Dallas Alexander. Lindale will have it 1st and 10 from the Henderson 44. Peterson's pass, intended for Jordan Jenkins, falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. Jordan Jenkins up the middle, stopped by Christian Brown. Brings up 3rd down for the Eagles. Sam Peterson's pass is intercepted by Henderson. There are flags on the play. Personal foul called on Henderson. It's a 15-yard penalty. That'll back Henderson up to their own 29-yard line. Well, they'll start 1st and 10. Donovan Davis's pass, intended for Bryson Collins, falls incomplete. That'll bring up second down and 10 for Henderson. Donovan Davis's pass, broken up by number 23, Eric Williams, brings up third down and 10 for the Lions. Davis's pass complete to number 15, Tobias Jackson, brought down by number 47, Ryan Stanton. That's the end of the first quarter. Your Lindale Eagles 14, Henderson Lions nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you, please do not sit in any of the seats with yellow caution tape, as they are marked off for social distancing purposes in order to keep everyone safe. Remember, wearing a face covering in public settings is proven to be one of the most effective ways to slow the spread of COVID-19. So when you leave your seats during the game, please remember to mask up so that you can play your part in helping to not jeopardize the health of your neighbor, the student athletes participating in the game, and others in the community. Thank you. Fourth down for Henderson. Back to return the punt, Eric Williams. Henderson's punt down by number 74, Brendan Collins. Eagles will take over first and 10 from their own 40. Jacob Seekford takes it around the right side for a nice gain. Stopped out of bounds by Henderson's Christian Brown. Brings up second down and 2 for the Eagles. Peterson's pass complete to Jacob Seekford. Knocked out of bounds by number 15, Tobias Jackson, but not before it picks up another Lindale Eagle. First down. Sam Peterson's pass intercepted by the Lions. Henderson will start 1st and 10 from the 50. Donovan Davis, pass intended for number 14, Devin Phillips, falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down for the Lions. Cameron Walker with the carry. Brought down by Christian King. Short gain brings up 3rd down for the Lions. Cameron Walker. Nice gain, tackled by number 2, Corey Sanders. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Donovan Davis keeps it. Brought down by number 43, Omar Weber. 2nd down and 10, Henderson. Tobias Jackson takes it around the right side, brought down in the backfield by Jamin Jackson and Colton Weidman. Brings up 3rd down for the Lions. Flag is on the play.
Illegal procedure. 5 men in the backfield of the offense. And penalties decline. The play is 3rd down.
Penalties against Henderson, illegal procedure. It is declined. Brings up 3rd down and long for the Lions. Donovan Davis, his pass falls incomplete, intended for DeCorian Walton. Brings up 4th down for the Lions. Eric Williams takes the punt. Lindale will start 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Jordan Jenkins, the ball carrier. Brought down by Henderson's number 24, Charles Simpson. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Sam Peterson keeps it, takes it around the left side. Forced out of bounds by number 26, Jacob Taylor. Gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles. Sam Peterson, pass thrown out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down for the Eagles. Sam Peterson's punt is downed by Lindale's number 14, Gavin Renfro. Henderson will have it 1st and 10 from their own 35. Donovan Davis with the keeper around the right side. DJ Walton with the stop for Lindale. Short gain brings up 2nd down for the Lions. DeCoris Porter with the carry. Stopped by Colton Weidman and Ryan Stanton. That brings up 3rd down for Henderson. Davis's pass intended for Bryson Collins. Lindale's number 19, Brett Maya, on the coverage. Brings up 4th down for the Lions. Kicking for the Lions, number 9, Trust Carson. Back for the Eagles, number 23, Eric Williams. Henderson's punt is downed by Quardarius Grange. There is a flag on the play.
Running into the kicker on the defense. That penalty declined.
Flags on Lindale, running into the kicker. Henderson declines it, makes it 1st down and 10 for the Eagles from the Lindale 28. Touchdown, Lindale. Jordan Jenkins, a big run for 6.
Blocking the back, number 22 offense. That penalty forced 10 yards from the spot of the foul, be 1st down.
Jacob Siegfried takes around the left side, brought down by Henderson's number 26, Jacob Taylor. Second down and short for the Eagles. Touchdown, Lindale. Jenkins for 6. Two-point conversion attempt is no good. Peterson's pass, intended for Jacob Siegfried, falls incomplete. That brings the score, your Lindale Eagles 20, Henderson Lions 0. Landon Love's kick goes through the back of the end zone. Henderson will start 1st and 10 from their own 25. Jarrett Allen with the sack on Donovan Davis. Loss on the play brings up 2nd down for the Lions. Jamin Jackson, Casey Villarreal, and Colton Weideman with the sack. Big loss brings up 3rd down and long for the Lions. To Cameron Walker. Short gain stopped by Lindale's Colton Weidman. That'll make it 4th down for the Lions. Karsten's kick goes out of bounds at the Henderson 33-yard line. 37-yard line. Would make it 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Sam Peterson brought down in the backfield for a loss brings up 2nd down for the Eagles. Peterson's pass complete to Cody Swain. Stopped by number 13, Enrique Garza. That's enough yards for another Lindale Eagle. 1st down. Micah Dudley with the stop. Jordan Jenkins Short loss brings up second down for the Eagles. Micah Dudley stops Sam Peterson in the backfield. Brings up third and long for the Eagles. Touchdown, Lindale. Sam Peterson to Evan Alford for 6. Kick is good. That brings the score. Lindale Eagles 27, Henderson Lions 0. Couple of district scores to report. At the half, Kilgore 21, Maybank 7. And with 3:56 left in the second quarter, Palestine 35, Chapel Hill 21. Landon Love's kick goes out of the back of the end zone. Henderson will start 1st and 10 from their own 25. DeCameron Walker takes a handoff, stop by number 4, Jamin Jackson. Gain of 4 brings up second down and 6 for the Lions. Cameron Walker, once again your ball carrier. Stopped by DJ Walton and Colton Weidman. Gains enough for a first down for the Lions. Big sack by Jamin Jackson, assisted by Christian King, brings up Timeout called by Henderson. If I could have your attention, please. If you are scheduled to work during the halftime at the concession stand on the visitor or the home side, would you please make your way there now? Would you please make your way to the concession stand if you are scheduled to work at halftime? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to remind you again that starting tomorrow, every Friday and Saturday from October 10th through October 30th, from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., you can take your car to get cleaned and get spooked at the same time at Precision Express Car Wash. The Haunted Car Wash is benefiting Project Graduation and our 2021 Lindale seniors. Donovan Davis, pass intended for Bryson Collins, out of bounds, incomplete, brings up third down. Lindale's Brett Maya with the stop. Timeout called by Lindale. Back to return the punt for Lindale, number 23, Eric Williams. Henderson's punt downed at the Lindale 30, where the Eagles will start first and 10. Flag on the play.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Main's first down.
False start is the call. 5-yard penalty. Still first down for the Eagles. And that'll take us into the half. Your Lindale Eagles 27, Henderson Lions nothing.
under the direction of Jerry Pierce, Pamela Walters, and Natalie Allen. The Star Stepper officers are from left to right. Lieutenant Allison Yarborough. Senior Lieutenant Lily DeWolf. Captain Emily DeWolf. Lieutenant Charmaine Wilkerson. Lieutenant Chloe Smith. Social officers are President Ashley Johnson. Vice President Mary Tipton. Secretary Sierra Holloway.
Please sit back, relax, and enjoy as the Star Steppers performing Palm Routine 2, Take It.
For your continued halftime entertainment, the Majorettes will now perform a dance twirl routine to that 1975 hit by Casey and the Sunshine Band, Boogie Shoes. Senior section leader is Miss Stephanie Beller, and Majorette sponsor is Miss Abby Banco.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lindale Independent School District proudly presents the pride of Lindale, the Lindale High School Marching Eagle Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Kaylin Groth, Elizabeth Stone, Evan Heston, and head drum major Chloe Harbuck. Tonight, the band will perform a precision military drill to Killian Fanfare by Clifton Williams, and the marches Royal Decree and Attorney General by Carl King. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lindale High School Marching Eagle Band.
Different story.
Yeah. Well, I want to show up again. I'll call 3 timeout.
Just like I did last game. Hey, it's first half. He'll use all 3 times.
Hey, look, into the first quarter, time ticking down, called all 3 timeouts down there trying to score. I'm like, the ref finally walked up. I was like, for real? Yeah. I couldn't believe I did that. Hey, at least we scored, though. It would have been right had it not been. Between Carter being a stud and Cannon being just sneaky enough with them paying attention to Carter. One thing I know the difference between Popeyes and Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A don't run out of chicken. Popeyes, every time I go over there, you go there at all in the afternoon or in the evening, and I feel like it's because they're giving them the back door will be open and there'll be 2 cars parked over there. It'll be 288 Caprices. And hey, loaded up. And I'll pull up, I go, I need 2 sandwiches. Sorry, sir, we don't have chicken. They're like, what do you got left? Like, we got 2 biscuits and a couple chicken strips. I'm like, quit giving them out the back door. If they put too much mayo on it, yeah. B, you gotta eat Chick-fil-A for breakfast.
I like their lemonade. They'll be closed when you get there.
Yeah, they shut it all down.
Beach.
Don't call me to do the pictures when Brooks is on the roof.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I love Brooks, and I'd like to see it, but not on your roof when I'm trying to get your
Absolutely.
pictures taken,
Okay.
But, just general comments and stuff like that.
Okay, do we have access to this at docdeason.com or website where somebody can maybe see this, or is this exclusive to if you get Doc Deason Real Edge Real Estate involved, this is what we offer?
We can get you can do searches on the website. You can, if you got questions, I always tell people, feel free to call or text. We're glad to answer questions for you. We're glad to, come out, look at your house. I guess even above the declutter and all of that stuff is you got to price your house right.
Yeah.
The hardest, most of us feel like our house is worth more than it actually is, and because it's our house.
So you got to do your research.
You got to price it right. You know, that's the number one hurdle that most people struggle to clear is pricing their house too high. You know, and that's that can cause you to sit on the market for a long stretch.
Is that
of
the
time.
biggest hurdle for you as a real estate agent?
Is
that's talking straight to people and telling them, listen,
yeah.
It is.
That's hard. It's a hard conversation to have. I tell people I would rather disappoint you now than disappoint you later. You know, because at the end of the day, we want to sell it for as much as we can.
Exactly.
You know, it's in everybody's interest to sell the house for as much as you possibly can. You know, we have a fiduciary responsibility to be honest and ethical. You know, we want to be we want to shoot straight with you, and like I said, sometimes those are difficult conversations to have. But pricing it correctly based on the condition of the house, you know, there are a lot of things that can go into that. So you have to be correct on that before you're going to get out of the gate.
Okay. All right, well, real quick before you go, man, update us on Hurricane Delta, what you know right now off the top of your head.
Came ashore. We were looking earlier on. Came ashore here last couple hours. Looks like it was a Category 2, I think, last time I saw it.
Okay, so it was still 2 when it hit inland.
Yeah, I believe it was. It was, you know, I mean, it's the sad thing about this is that it's gone over a lot of area that just got smoked.
It
with
still
Laura.
hasn't come back from Laura.
Yeah, they haven't. I was talking to a buddy of mine this afternoon he's got a lot of family down in South Louisiana. He said, man, it's nothing but blue tarps down there.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got people who were they didn't have electricity up in some places up until about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it's really sad. I feel for those people. The Lake Charles radar just got obliterated when Laura came across, and they still don't have, you know, full radar coverage down there. Weather Service is still trying to get that back up, and it's unfortunate. You know, I don't wish that on anybody. You don't wish one storm on people, much less 2 of them. And this one's weaker than Laura, but still, it's a mess down there.
Worst hurricane season you've seen thus far?
I mean,
as far
05 was really 05 was.
They hit inland damages, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's been a bad season. I mean, we've had plenty of bad seasons in the past. You know, 2005 was an awful season. You had Katrina and Rita, you know, and just the devastation that took place down there. We've had some big storms here of late. We've gone through. Prior to that, we had kind of a quiet spell. You know, this thing runs in cycles like everything does. But it is one that will go down in the books. And there's also been some storms that have been kind of suspect that the Hurricane Center has gone with names on. So, you know, it may be a storm that's not going to affect anybody, you know, and there's been some questions as to whether or not a storm necessarily should have been given a name. You know, and so you go through your list. It's a set list. You've got a certain number of storms, a certain number of letters of the alphabet that the Hurricane Center is going to give names to. So, you know, we're into Delta now. You don't go into the Greek alphabet. I think we've done that one other time.
Okay.
So, you know, there's some – it's not unprecedented, but it is a rare thing to –
Well, we don't want to get into there before 2020 is over. We'd rather stop all this right now.
I like to think we're about to put the wraps on that.
That'd be
but
kinda
these kids
nice.
tonight, I mean, it's humid out here. It's a lot more humid tonight than it was for these kids last week and the week before. And I think that was part of why they looked kind of gassed.
Yeah.
In those hurry-up offense situations, man, the air's a lot thicker tonight than it was just about 2 days ago.
Okay. I know we got your number on your ad and stuff. Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, you can touch base with us online at DocDeastonRealEstate.com. You can, you know, reach out to me direct, 903-262-8680. Testimonials are on the website as well, DocDeastonRealEstate.com. You know, talk to some agents. Talk to a couple of agents. Find somebody who you feel comfortable with. You know, we all have our specific types of personalities. What's one thing that you learn in this business? And certain personalities work better with certain people, you know. But, you know, we're happy to answer questions, you know, help you out with pricing. Maybe you decide, you know, after sitting down and talking, maybe it's not the right time for you to sell, but maybe it'll be time to sell, you know, at some point in the future, and we're in it for the long game. So, you know, that's something that I always like to tell folks. So, be glad to help you out and answer questions, and if we can do something in the immediate short term, we're glad to do that. If we need to wait a little bit longer till things are right on your end, glad to do that too.
Okay. Forever an Eagle.
Absolutely, brother.
Forever an Apache.
Bleeding blue, bleeding black and gold.
Oh, yeah. And we're not saying forever lumberjack, okay?
We're not doing that.
Well.
For those that don't know, SFA is a college in Nacogdoches, in case anybody was lost there.
I had some good times at SFA, but I bleed black and gold. For
I know. I have
TJC,
no
so.
idea how in the world we got to be such close friends when you went to SFA.
Well, we won't talk
I'm
about
a
that.
Bearcat,
That's a
but-
story for another halftime.
Yeah, because if I'd have made 600 on my SAT, I'd have gone there too. I got to get that in there. All right, I love you, pal.
Love
Thanks
you,
for
brother.
being here.
Thanks for letting me be here.
You betcha. Doc Deason, Real Edge Real Estate. Obviously, Doc's part of our broadcast each and every week, and if you can't find him, find me, and I'll get you guys in touch. We're at the half, 27-0 Lindale over Henderson. About 5 minutes before kickoff. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. Lindale Eagle football continues with OnTheCall.net.
It's halftime. Tonight, Lindale Eagle game broadcast is brought to you by Cooperative Teachers Credit Union, Alford's Tire, Root Construction, Iron Works Web Design, Doc Deason Real Edge Real Estate, Beeler Roofing, The Office Barn, and CC Wildlife and Cattle. The second half will kick off after the short timeout. It's halftime. Tonight, Lindale Eagle game broadcast is brought to you by Cooperative Teachers Credit Union, Alford's Tire, Root Construction, Iron Works Web Design, Doc Deason Real Edge Real Estate, Beeler Roofing, The Office Barn, and CC Wildlife and Cattle. The second half will kick off after the short timeout. It's halftime. Tonight, Lindale Eagle game broadcast is brought to you by Cooperative Teachers Credit Union, Alford's Tire, Root Construction, Ironworks Web Design, Doc Deason Real Edge Real Estate, Beeler Roofing, The Office Barn, and CC Wildlife and Cattle. The second half will kick off after this short timeout.
Back at Eagle Stadium, 27-0 Lindale Eagles right now as they're getting ready for kickoff. Lindale Eagles, they lost the toss, and Henderson won the toss, deferred to the second half. So Henderson will be taking the ball first. Landon Love has got it teed up at the 40-yard line. Lindale with a 27-0 lead. Played a pretty solid first half. Took a little while to get started, but the defense stepped up and stopped a rather potent running attack for Henderson and held them to less than 30 yards total offense. So Henderson takes the kickoff, cutting up the middle of the field on the kick return and crossing the 20 to the 23-yard line will be Yakoris Porter. Porter gets a good return again up to the 24-yard line. So 1st and 10. Lindale Eagles will be starting the second half on defense. Thanks so much to Doc Deason once again for joining us at halftime, talking a little bit about not only his real estate business, but catching us up on Hurricane Delta and band directors. And Span, were you here back in the 92 or something? When
no, I got
89?
I got here in 2001.
Yeah, a lot later than that, didn't you?
And my headset sounds better.
Does it sound okay?
By the way.
Yeah, I got you turned up a little bit, so thank goodness. All right, here we go. Henderson going right to left, starting the third period. Donovan Davis taking the snap, going to hand off. First man through to the right side, bounces outside. Big running room for Walker. Walker trying to cut it right into a whole bunch of blue jerseys. I'm not sure he really worries that much about contact. But the little guy trying to follow a pretty good block by Devin Phillips. And Walker picks up big yardage. He'll give him about 8.5 yards up to the 34-yard line.
And I think three things that first half, the fumble, the early fumble, the interception that got called back, and then the Lindale tempo, really, those three things really changed this game.
And off to Walker. Trap play going right side. And, boy, he just runs like just exactly like Darren Sproles. And Sproles would have picked up 3 just then, 2, and he needed 2. He got 3. 1st and 10, Henderson. They'll get the first down here to start the second half and their first possession. 10:54, Lindale up 27-0. So Henderson gets their first down after picking up only 3 in the whole first half. Davis will set them up, trips receivers off to the doubles receivers to the left side. He's going to go deep down near sideline. Davis going to lay it out there. Oh, a spectacular catch by Phillips. Up inside the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him out at the 34. Well, he gets a great spot at the 34-yard line. Devin Phillips with a great over-the-shoulder catch. He takes it from the 36 to the 34. That's a 30-yard pickup by Phillips. Here we go, 1st and 10 to Henderson. Trips receivers, handoff to Walker going left, straight up the middle. Now he kind of juts back into the middle of the field, left hash mark, and gets it across the 30 right at the 29-yard line, and he stays down.
Yeah, Henderson trying to pick up the tempo. That last pass was a perfectly thrown ball, a great catch, and great coverage by Maya. It's just you can't defend that pass.
Well, unfortunately for Henderson, to Cameron Walker, who took it right off the right guard and then turned it right up field into the middle of the field and went right into a bunch of tacklers, will stay down on his chest, and they'll finally try to get a chance to roll him over. And does not look comfortable at the 30-yard line. They're going to mark it down right there. It'll be a 2nd and 6. Well, they're still working on him. Training staff from Henderson comes out. Now some staff from the Lindale Eagles sideline will work their way out. Next week we'll be in Athens, and we have no idea whether we will be indoors at Bruce Field, if we're going to be comfortable or we're going to be able to see. It's a lot of times a toss-up. We may negotiate for getting back on a rooftop if there's more room and it's comfortable and it's a nice night next weekend.
Did some history on Phil Castles. We played him when I coached here when he was actually at Chapel Hill for a couple of years. He left Chapel Hill right before Chapel Hill's good group came through, and when Thomas Sitton took over, but Castles was Elysian Fields. He's been at Chapel Hill. He's been at Corsicana for 4 years, and he's been in Henderson now for 8 years. And he's won 145 games and lost 79, which is pretty good record. He's been pretty successful everywhere he's been. He's been in 30 playoff games. So he's been around the block. He does a good job where he goes, and he's done a good job at Henderson.
Well, he seemed to have gotten pretty darn comfortable here. We got to say a quick happy birthday wish to Emerson Swope, kind of relation to our stat man, to Dusty. 13 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Emerson. Appreciate you loaning us your dad for a little while. Davis will now throw. He's going to go to the end zone. Got a man open. Caught and dropped. Great defensive play by Maya as he'll break it up as the ball got into the intended receiver's hands. DeCameron Walker, by the way, walked off under his own power. He is hurt, which looks like a bit of a body injury. He walked off under his own power and got a slap on the helmet from his Lyman Cooper hand on the way off the field. He'll stay off the field. They come back after that play, and the incompletion. Good play by Maya again.
Fantastic play. He was on an island out here with their best receiver, and they had trips. I believe trips away because he was single out over here and made a great play to bat that ball away.
Well, incompletion, another good top play by Brett Maya in the defensive backfield. 10-16 on the clock, 3rd and 5. Snap back, Davis going to hand off first man through right at the middle, first down, and hard running again. This time it'll be by Dallas Alexander, who's getting the chores now in the absence of Walker.
Yeah, and Alexander also is a defensive end for him, so they're to their third back, but they're all plenty good.
Well, Henderson's doing a pretty darn good job here in this third quarter moving the football as they get it downfield quickly. Only 3 first downs in the first period and 28, 29 total yards in the first half. And now 3 first downs in this third quarter alone on this drive. Handoff from Davis. Davis hands off and running right into the outstretched arms of Omar Weber. And Weber this time will pull down Alexander for no gain.
Weber and Jared Allen hit him just almost at the same time. That was a great defensive play by that front.
Well, Omar is one of the names, Mark, that is really, we're calling his name out more and more every single week. Not only solo tackles, but in on team tackles as well. Davis set him up. 2nd and 10. Flare out pass is caught on the outside. Caught, spin move, hit about 3 times. Ball is loose and jarred loose. The Lindale Eagles come up with it. And right there on top of it again is Colton Weidman. Well, the catch was made on the sideline by Tobias Jackson. He spun out of 2 possible tackles, and when he came out of a spin, he got popped. The ball came out, and Weidman falls on it for what I think is the 3rd time this season.
That's a film study play that you show the defense to show when you run to the ball, good things can happen. He was hit by one on the legs early, then he spun out of that, got another one on the legs early, then 2 guys finished him and caused the fumble, and that's what can happen.
Well, whistle blows at the snap of the football. We're going to get what looks like a possible timeout by Phil Castles right at the snap. I don't see a flag down anywhere. Dusty, you got those young eyes out there? Okay, well, some coaches came out from the Henderson sideline. We thought it was going to be a timeout.
Well, they took the guy off the field and nobody came on. I think they had, I think Chris was yelling at them. I think they had 12 people out there if they didn't call it. Is that right, Dusty? Did you see that?
I think Dusty was indicating that someone needs to get their helmet.
No.
Is that what your signals are? It looked like your
ear
hole violation?
I'm going to have to separate you two.
It was an ear hole violation. It's a new rule. If somebody had their earpiece in, it was exposed. We'll just make up our own rules. 27-0 Lindale, 9:07. Just a bit of comic relief because things are dead on the field right now. We still have no idea why the play was stopped. Lindale coaching staff is standing out on the field. Evan Alford is trying to find out whether he's actually on the field or talking to the coaching staff. The referee, Richard Greer, went across the field to talk to Phil Castles. Now he's back on the Lindale sideline talking to Chris Cochran with linesman James Hobbs. The officiating crew, the East Texas crew, Larry Rowe, Davin Lovelace, David Temple, and James Hobbs on the field with Richard Greer. Good crew here tonight. Now they will call the play to start. Lindale coaching staff's going to have to get off the field. They're going to start the play clock. It continues to roll. Now the coaches will get the play call. Evan Alford will now turn and get set at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Man in motion. They're going to hand off to Jenkins going left side, and that big delay. They put extra blockers down the left side on the wide side of the field. Jenkins going to try to run behind them, but nowhere to go.
They booted off that play a couple of times on 1st down, and I think that's going to be good. They're going to come. They're really loading it up on Jenkins on 1st down in the box right now.
Well, a lot of players right now, and everybody moves a little early this time. Snap count may have been a little off as Sam Peterson went right up and started the snap count. About 4 players jumped. Nobody else went. So 5-yard mark off against the Eagles.
This whole 3.5 minutes of this half have been weird on both sides.
Yeah, they have.
Everything's been weird about it.
Well, they got a bunch in the box now. Peterson with Jenkins in the backfield. Jenkins bounces outside, breaks another tackle, gets through the line of scrimmage at the 20. Boy, he finds daylight, I'm telling you, where there just is none. And Jenkins picks up this time positive yardage. He'll only get 3, but he'll move the ball forward to the 24-yard line. And he'll set up a 3rd and a long 8.
Yeah, they're trying to go a little tempo again.
8:12 to go, 3rd quarter.
Yep.
And whistle again at the snap of the football. And not real sure if this quick tempo is working now. As, boy, it was in the first half, but now it looks like we can't get everybody set. Cody Schwame comes out now, and Jacob Seekford back in the football game.
I think Soto came out of his stance a little bit early that time.
Well, they'll get set. Trips receivers top side on the left side of the field. Peterson looking for the snap count. We'll take a look at the sideline. They will look back. Move Jenkins to the left side of Peterson. Peterson going to look right now. He's going to throw to Jenkins off the flare on the right side or left side. And he gets stopped way back behind the 20-yard line as that play really went nowhere. It took a long time to develop. And the Henderson defense will snip it out and drop Jenkins down after the completion back at the 18-yard line. So, boy, nothing to do right there in that possession for the Eagles.
Henderson's playing hard. They're trying to get a little bit of that momentum back. They need something good to happen quickly with the ball in their hands and at least make them feel like they're back in this game a little bit.
Well,
I don't know what that was.
The whistle blows, and Henderson's going to call a timeout, and Sam Peterson's starting to get a little frustrated. As soon as the snap was starting to go, evidently Phil Castle said, "Hang on, we're going to take a timeout real quick and see if we can figure out what's going on." We'll take a timeout here as well. You're listening to Lindale Eagle football. Timeout on the floor, on the field at 7:21 mark. When we come back.
The A+ checking account at Ultra is outstanding.
When I walk into Ultra, I know the experience I'm going to have is going to be exceptional.
Our members tell it best. Open an A+ account today with no minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, for a limited time, new members will receive a $100 bonus. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union at Troop Highway, West Loop, or the Village at Cumberland Park in Tyler, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Going all in with the 2020 Lindale Eagles is Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment on Highway 69 in Tyler. The tires and brakes on your vehicle, much like a strong coaching staff, are the foundation of your vehicle's ability to keep you safe while traveling. If your foundation isn't set or lined up in the right position, it absolutely will not operate as it should. It is always essential that your family's safety is never at risk. Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment concentrates their efforts on maintaining your family's safety by making sure your car, truck, or SUV is playing with all the right tools. Along with repairing and installing accessories for all vehicles, Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment is proud to be a part of the 2020 Lindale Eagles starting lineup.
Well, Sam Peterson, I think, might be about ready to rip the Eagle off the side of his helmet. Sam just shanked the punt out of bounds. It'll go out at the 32-yard line, so a net punt of about 8 yards for Sam Peterson. And bless his heart, he has been a little frustrated not only with the procedure calls, the offside calls, the quick snap calls, couple of penalties against the Lindale Eagles, and just a really bad possession moments ago. They're going to try to reset here with the defense and see if the defense can force another turnover against Henderson after the fumble recovery. They weren't able to do anything with it. 7:15 to go, third period. Henderson, Donovan Davis, straight drop back, getting rushed, going to throw near side, caught at the 28-yard line, trying to put a move on. Good tackle in the open field, this time by Eric Williams.
Eric has a good open field tackle. He had some running room if he had missed him, but Eric is a sure tackler. Had him by the legs, held on. Good pickup by Henderson. Puts him in good position down about the 28
yard line. Looks like they'll mark him down. 28 completion once again to Devin Phillips. Split Phillips out wide to the left side again. Donovan Davis puts Walker in motion. Walker back in the ball game. He'll take the pass. Caught at the 33. Cuts up field 25 up to the 20-yard line. Nobody tackles him. This guy somehow runs right through a bunch of blue jerseys, and it's almost like everybody hits him up high, and it just doesn't affect him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him early, but it didn't affect his legs any. I can tell you that.
Well, the guy's just so darn short. If you don't go down to his ankles, you're not going to stop him for anything.
He's just strong. He's so strong and compact. What they call that time?
Well, they're going to call
face mask.
Face mask on Eric Williams. So Williams will add an extra 10 yards to the gain as he'll take it from the 13 down to the 6-yard line. So generally it'll be a 5-yard mark off. Be a slight face mask. So the penalty after the big gain by Walker. Boy, he checks right back in the football game. But Lindale now 3 flags, 15 yards in this third period. 6:58 to go. Henderson knocking on the door. Their deepest threat right now inside the 10-yard line. Davis handoff. Cameron Walker coming near side 5. He tries to cut back upfield. Good tackle. That time again by Colton Weidman. Weidman pulls him down at the 5-yard line. Boy, it looked like he had the corner mark. And for some reason, it may have been the first time Walker's decided to go back into the pursuit.
Yeah, they're trying to get their passing game out on the edge. Those short stuff on the passing game, they're trying to get Walker out on the edge. They're fixing to start attacking and trying to get their athletes out a little bit of space and see what happens.
Walker's going to sit up to the left side of Donovan Davis. Davis going to take the snap at the 10-yard line. Got a man in motion, moves tight end from left to right. Waving his hand wildly. Now we'll get down a 3-point stance. Hand off to Walker. Walker cuts back inside, pulled down at the 3-yard line. Well, trying to go outside. Well, they're going to say the ball's on the ground. Lindale's going crazy, saying we recovered another fumble, and the officials say nope. Nope, they're down at the 3. Boy, Brett Maya was just trying to be a 6th official there.
Defensive front is closing on the ball. They're going to have to gang tackle this guy. They got big 99 back there this time.
Well, to Cameron Walker staying in the football game. He obviously just got the wind knocked out of him. Big guy Fields is in the backfield now. Devin Fields, the big guy. He's going to get the deep pitch, going to take it off tackle. He gets tripped up in the backfield by Eric Williams and falls down at the 1-yard line. Well, if this guy would have got a little bit of speed.
It's Jamin Jackson down right there.
Well, you don't like seeing that. Jackson is down at the 1-yard line. And Jamin pulls his helmet off now. We're going to get another injury timeout on the field. This time it's Jamin Jackson. We just had a little timeout as DeCameron Walker got shaken up, walked off the field, but Jamin Jackson now is down at around the 2, getting a lot of attention by the entire training staff for Lindale is out working on him right now. And as they do that, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Lindale Eagles up 27-0. Henderson threatening with 5:25 to go in the third period when we come back. Lindale Eagle football continues with OnTheCall.net.
Teachers Credit Union. Why? Because rates are as low as 2.29% APR. Plus, you'll make no payments until October. Become a CTCU member and learn more about our auto loans at coopteachers.com. Federally insured by the NCUA. Rate subject to change. Loans subject to credit approval, proof of income, and length of residency. Offer good through September 30th, 2020. Loan term up to 72 months. Subject to verification.
Hello, Lindale Eagle fans. I'm Macy Beeler, and I wanted to tell you about my family's business called Beeler Roofing. Beeler Roofing should be the only name you remember when it comes to residential and commercial quality roofing. We also offer roof repair. Roof repair can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars for those that don't need full roof replacement. Beeler Roofing does traditional shingles, metal, flat, foam, even roof coatings. Call us because Beeler Roofing can help you. Call my dad at 903-347-8484. That's Brooks Beeler at Beeler Roofing, 903-347-8484.
Beeler Roofing, flying high with the Eagles in 2020.
Hi there, it's Doc Deason with Real Edge Real Estate in Tyler, proud member of the Lindale High School class of 1990. What an honor it is to help bring you Eagle football this season with my longtime friend Kenny Smith. High school football in Texas is almost a sacred thing, and even in this COVID climate, Friday nights in the fall have been, and I hope always will be, special. They've been special for me since my folks began taking me to games back when I was a kid. Enjoy tonight's game, and if I could do anything to help you or your family with real estate needs, I would sure appreciate the chance to earn your business. I work with buyers and sellers. You can find testimonials from past clients online at docdeasonrealestate.com. That's docdeasonrealestate.com. If you'd like to reach out direct, feel free to do so. 903-262-8680. That's 262-8680. Again, I'm Doc Deason. Go Eagles.
Well, Jamin Jackson has to have help getting off the field. He will work his way over to the bench, and here we go. It is a 4th and goal from the 1, and a quick snap, and it looks like a free play for the Henderson Lions. They're going to call it a touchdown. It looked like Lindale may have jumped off sides a bit, so Davis took the quick snap and took it in from a yard out. So the 4th and 1 goes in for a score. Henderson will score now. Donovan Davis, first time they hit the pay dirt for the first 2 quarters. 5:14 to go in the third period before the Henderson Lions find the end zone. Well, I know it doesn't make you happy, Mark, to see number 4 come off the field like that, because Jamin is putting no weight, hardly any weight on that left foot, on that left leg. Well, they looked at the swinging gate for the extra point, but they're going to break it back and try an extra point conventionally now from the 10-yard line. Setting up, Jim Jose will get the extra point. It's up and good. Henderson gets on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. We're at the 5:14 mark. They get a 1-yard run from Donovan Davis. It is 27-7. Lindale coming back to get the football. We return. Lindale Eagle football continues with OnTheCall.net.
Braking alignment on Highway 69 in Tyler. The tires and brakes on your vehicle, much like a strong coaching staff, are the foundation of your vehicle's ability to keep you safe while traveling. If your foundation isn't set or lined up in the right position, it absolutely will not operate as it should. It is always essential that your family's safety is never at risk. Alford's Tire Brake and Alignment concentrates their efforts on maintaining your family's safety by making sure your car, truck, or SUV is playing with all the right tools. Along with repairing and installing accessories for all vehicles, Alford's Tire Brake and Alignment is proud to be a part of the 2020 Lindale Eagles starting lineup.
The A-plus checking account at Ultra is outstanding.
When I walk into Ultra, I know the experience I'm going to have is going to be exceptional.
Our members tell it best. Open an A-plus account today with no minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, for a limited time, new members will receive a $100 bonus. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union at Troop Highway, West Loop, or the Village of Cumberland Park in Tyler, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back at Eagle Stadium, concerns obviously on the sideline with Jamin Jackson, who has done just about everything for this defense, and an extra receiver that has made some spectacular plays on offense as he got help off the field moments ago. 27-7 Lindale as those get set to receive the kick. Jenkins and Sanders back at the goal line awaiting the kick, and they will pooch it a little bit short. It comes down at the 20-yard line, caught at the 20 and returnable, 25-30, and then rocked down at the 30-yard line. Good gracious, tackle was made by Brendan Collins. Collins run into Keyston Ross. Ross got the return. It was a short kick. He took it from the 18-yard line up to the 30, and then got abruptly stopped by a really big guy.
Lindale really needs to get something going here offensively. They need to get at least 2, 3, 4 first downs and move the ball, change the field a little bit. And
well, nothing positive has happened this second half yet, and then Jordan Jenkins gets the football and picks up big yardage. Jenkins goes across the 35 to the 38-yard line. I tell you what would really be great is if this crowd got into this football game. This crowd has been uncharacteristically rather quiet tonight. So this slow start in this third quarter, 4:48 to go. Pass caught by Evan Alford. Alford moves around a tackler, but then gets wrangled out of bounds by a ton of white jerseys. Alford gets the catch, picks up maybe a yard on the reception. Cody Swaim comes in off the bench, checking it for this play. Alford will stay out wide right. Ball in the near hash mark. And again, they've kind of come away from the hurry-up offense. Sam Peterson now will go under center. He'll take a quick snap, put Siegfried in motion to the left, got tripped to the left. He'll come back around. Siegfried going to get a nice catch at the 45, but he stumbles across the 45, but they get the first down and then some. Nice play, Siegfried. And I'm not sure how to describe that play, Mark. Goes in motion, then reverses, comes back into the flat.
Yep, just a little reverse. I see Jamin down here doing a little light jogging on his own, so that's a good sign, I hope.
Well, he's putting some weight on that, so that's a good sign.
He looks a whole lot better now.
First down, Lindale. As Eagles, Peterson going to look left, and he's going to throw left. Caught, complete to Siegfried at the 47-yard line, down at the 46, and Siegfried back on track. A couple of catches here back-to-back. And Matt Cochran, offensive coordinator, had mentioned that, one of their priorities, offense, was going to try to find number 3 as much as possible.
Oh, that's a good throw. That was a good on the money. He threw that. That was a bullet.
Another 7-yard reception to Siegfried. Thrown again. Siegfried in the slot. This time big yardage to the 40. Crossing the 40 up to the 37-yard line. Somebody's going to have to start paying attention to him. And then somebody's going to have to go up and whack the back of the helmet of Luke Sandifer, who worked his way all the way downfield to help his receiver. First down, Eagles. Hand off. Jenkins. Jordan Jenkins, 30. Bouncing outside. Breaks a tackle across the 25 to the 24-yard line. Pick up of 12 yards for Jordan Jenkins.
That play was set up from the play action little flat route passes they've been throwing the last 2 or 3 plays, kind of getting Henderson's head spinning and the tempo's getting them again.
Hand off again to Jordan Jenkins. Jenkins with no running room that time. Just gets across the line of scrimmage to the 25-yard line. And, boy, just when we said they've got to get some momentum back, do something positively, good possession here for the Lindale offense.
I know the football staff's down there hoping James is all right, but we got the head basketball coach next door to us over here taking a good look at Jackson himself.
He's checking number 4 also.
Yeah, he is. He's texting somebody thinking, oh, my goodness.
Well, he's pretty sure he's not going to get him till second or third week of November anyway. Jenkins takes the handoff left side. Jenkins puts his hand down again and picks up extra yardage. Jordan Jenkins has made this almost a patented move. He just picked up an extra 3 yards with a second effort.
He's so good at falling forward and just putting his hand down, and just by falling forward, he gets an extra 2 yards just off of a leg tackle.
Well, another 5 yards for Jenkins. 3rd and 5 now. Lindale Eagles on the move, up 27-7, 2:04 to go in the third quarter. Jenkins right now, 20 carries, 152 yards on the night. Straight drop back, Peterson getting rushed from the right side, gets flushed. Now he's going to roll to his left. Looking to throw, got plenty of running room. Going to get just up to the 16-yard line, and again, he will pull up about a yard short of the first down. Got forced out of bounds at the 16-yard line, and then took out one of the chain crew.
Boy, Henderson's DBs are so fast. He looked like he had more acreage out there, and those 2 guys, they close quickly.
They converge pretty quick. And for the 3rd straight possession for either team, we've got a player down. Henderson lying down at the 18-yard line on the far sideline. He was a guy that came and ended up tripping up Sam Peterson and forcing him out of bounds. He went down. Peterson rolled out of bounds and took out one of the chain crew. Now, he came up about 2 yards short of the first down, so it'll be a 4th and 2 at the 16-yard line. They obviously have to get to just inside the 15 for a first down. But injured player stays down. He's just barely on the playing field. If you're able to watch from home, if you're taking a look at the live stream tonight, welcome to our broadcast. We appreciate you listening along with onthecall.net and all of our listeners. We thank you for that. 27-7 is our score. 1:49 to go in the third period. Dusty, what was that number again? I'm sorry. That was 25. Well, both teams' top defensive players now out with injury as of right now. Here we go. 4th and 2, Lindale. Full house backfield. Handoff Siegfried. Siegfried turns it upfield. He will get wrangled down back at the 18 as Siegfried cannot get that speed to get outside the pursuit, and Lindale will fail to convert on 4th and 2. Henderson will take over on downs at the 18-yard line.
But they kind of did what they needed to do. They moved the ball, 50 yards or so on that drive, ate up some clock, got 2 or 3 first downs. It'd been nice to score, but just doing what they did to get a little momentum back and kind of put the Henderson fire out just a little bit was what was big for Lindale then. We'll see what Henderson comes out with right here.
Absolutely. Well, some good score. What's going on around the district, by the way, third quarter scores. Kilgore up on Maybank 35-7. Palestine up 42-21 on doubling up on Chapel Hill. Minute 38 to go. Henderson with the football. 2 receivers split out wide to the left side. Walker in the backfield gets the handoff from Davis, trying to get some running room. Moves back and forth. The guy just keeps his feet rolling, keeps his feet moving constantly. And if you do not hit this kid low, Walker will run right past you if he gets an opportunity. Well, Jamin Jackson remains on the sideline. And we look at the extra man in. Ty Kelly is getting the PT now in the absence of Jamin Jackson. Snap back. Davis is going to roll to his right. He's looking right, looks back to his left. Now he's going to scramble left. He got a ton of room. 25, 30 to the 35 and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That time Davis really got the Lindale defense all shifted to where he was rolling, and the first time we've seen him tonight reverse and come the other side of the field.
That's where they're missing Jamin right now, is that edge speed. I don't think that would have happened, or based on what he did earlier, I don't think that would have happened.
Well, they'll go quickly. Snap back to Davis, handoff to Walker straight up the middle. Tries to move back to the left, down to the right. Now gets pulled down from behind. He gets into traffic, Mark, and it's just crazy. There's blue jerseys all around him, but nobody has a hold of his legs, and he just kind of squirts out and picks up yardage.
Well, luckily they're getting some good pursuit by their defensive front, and luckily they're getting to the ball because the first 2 or 3 or 4 are not tackling the guy.
Well, Jared Allen ended up catching up with him from behind. 2nd and 9 after the first down by Henderson. Their 5th of the third period. Snap back to Davis. Davis thought about the screen pass. Will keep it himself up the middle of the field. Will get stopped. Lindale defense will pull him down after a gain of 2 up to the 45-yard line. And Jamin Jackson jogs back onto the field.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign, not just for tonight, but on down the road. I don't think Donovan Davis really wants to run the ball a whole lot. I think when he goes back to pass, I think he really wants to unload the ball somewhere. I don't think he's much of a runner.
Well, his next chance to run is going to be the 4th period. Third quarter comes to a close. 27-7 Lindale Eagles. When we come back, Lindale Eagle football continues with OnTheCall.net.
Hi there, it's Doc Deason with Real Edge Real Estate in Tyler, proud member of the Lindale High School class of 1990. What an honor it is to help bring you Eagle football this season with my longtime friend Kenny Smith. High school football in Texas is almost a sacred thing. And even in this COVID climate, Friday nights in the fall have been, and I hope always will be, special. They've been special for me since my folks began taking me to games back when I was a kid. Enjoy tonight's game. And if I could do anything to help you or your family with real estate needs, I would sure appreciate the chance to earn your business. I work with buyers and sellers. You can find testimonials from past clients online at DocDeasonRealEstate.com. That's DocDeasonRealEstate.com. If you'd like to reach out direct, feel free to do so. 903-262-8680. That's 262-8680. Again, I'm Doc Deason. Go Eagles.
Henderson switching up, going left to right this time. Handoff going right up the middle of the field, and unfortunately for the Henderson defense, or offense, somebody catches up with him, and that somebody's Omar Weber at the line of scrimmage.
Omar Weber is really, he came in for Hamlick after he got hurt in the Kaufman game, the first game, and Omar Weber has done a tremendous job at that defensive tackle since he's been in the game, or since he's been in there this year.
Well, Lindale defense is going to force Henderson again into a punting situation, and I'm telling you, I've never seen a punter set up 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. But they'll get off a tremendous punt. It will hit at the 25-20, and Eric Williams will pick it up. Darts it upfield 30, 35, trying his best to kind of go tightrope the sideline, runs into a trainer on the sideline, and Eric Williams tries to keep her from falling over. She's being comforted now as it scared her a little bit to see him coming at her at that velocity. That guy is just, I tell you, he reminds me of Walter Payton when they made Payton go back and start returning punts.
He was one guy away from possibly taking that to the house, and that
Woo!
didn't like that had any promise at all.
He is exciting. 37-yard line is where Lindale will start up first and 10. 11:06 to go. They're up 27-7. Put Siegfried in motion, going left to right. Handoff Jenkins going back to the right, straight up the middle of the field. Got a lot of run room midfield. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Jordan Jenkins again. 62 yards this time to pay dirt. His third score of the night, Jordan Jenkins, has just eclipsed 200 yards for his second straight week.
If you wonder how fast Jordan Jenkins is, he just outran 15-1-6, and they're probably all about 4.5s. Jordan Jenkins is a legit 4.4 40 guy, and that right there was probably his most impressive speed run I've seen him this year.
I just love the fact he doesn't look behind him. Mark, you know what? I tell you what, Eric Williams, again, just made that extra point possible for Landon Love. What a great hold by Eric Williams. 34-7, Jordan Jenkins with his third trip to the end zone. Lindale Eagle football continues next with OnTheCall.net.
The A-plus checking account at Ultra is outstanding.
When I walk into Ultra, I know the experience I'm going to have is going to be exceptional.
Our members tell it best. Open an A-plus account today with no minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, for a limited time, new members will receive a $100 bonus. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union at Troop Highway, West Loop, or the Village of Cumberland Park in Tyler, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Going all in with the 2020 Lindale Eagles is Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment on Highway 69 in Tyler. The tires and brakes on your vehicle, much like a strong coaching staff, are the foundation of your vehicle's ability to keep you safe while traveling. If your foundation isn't set or lined up in the right position, it absolutely will not operate as it should. It is always essential that your family's safety is never at risk. Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment concentrates their efforts on maintaining your family's safety by making sure your car, truck, or SUV is playing with all the right tools. Along with repairing and installing accessories for all vehicles, Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment is proud to be a part of the 2020 Lindale Eagles starting lineup.
Landon Love's going to kick it deep, and Henderson's going to return it. It's Walker. Walker gets his legs cut out from under him this time at the 22-yard line. Well, they've got so many multi-backs, multi-faceted runners and athletes on this football team. It really is amazing watching these guys and see how young they are, too, Mark. When you lose 31 seniors, my gosh, how are you going to rebuild in a year? But they're doing a pretty darn good job right now.
Yeah, the bad thing for these seniors in Henderson this year is, as juniors, they didn't get to play a lot because they was playing behind all those seniors.
Yeah.
And so they're seniors right now, but they're really like first-year starting seniors, all but probably 3 of them, 4 of them maybe.
Well, Donovan Davis will bring out the Henderson offense again. Walker will get set up in the backfield along with Jacob Taylor. And immediately they'll throw a flag before they even get set.
I don't know if the clock ran out or got a timeout, but right before it did.
They did. The referee's going to wave off the flag, and Phil Castles called a timeout immediately as the clock was going to zeros. Well, next week we'd love for you to join us in Athens. If you cannot make the road trip, make sure and carry us along with you on thecall.net. We'd be more than happy to be a part of your listening pleasure at home if you want to. If you get a chance to show up at a game, we always encourage you to go to the games if you can. We understand the acquiring of tickets has become a challenge for a lot of fans throughout the week because you have to wait for each school to distribute the tickets. Then you have to buy them a lot of times online only. Some of them will have you print them out only. So it is a little bit of a hassle, but it's really not that big of a challenge. We just got to kind of we have to make our changes and move on. 10:50 to go, fourth period. Henderson with the football. Snap back, Davis, straight drop back. Got a lot of protection. Going to go across the middle of the field. Caught. Still on his feet. And after being hit by a couple of blue jerseys, finally getting pulled down. And I tell you what, they are absolutely abusing Tobias Jackson now. After that hit that forced that fumble, he got popped 3 times right there in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he got hit. D.J. Walton was the first guy, but he bounced off of him somehow. And a couple of those games, he's a good 15 is a good football player.
But he's just a fantastic athlete.
He's an athlete.
Well, he's come across the middle a couple of times tonight, and it hadn't bothered him at all. Davis getting some extra protection back there. Hands off to Walker. Walker this time gets caught around the ankles by Omar Weber. Where has 42 not been tonight?
Omar, when he touches you, you're going down. I don't know. He's got some strength in his arms because he is just yanking them down.
Well, it's the first time we've seen anybody get Walker down within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage down around those ankles. That time Omar pulled him down without a problem, a gain of less than a yard. So 2nd and 10 for Henderson, going left to right, ball in the middle of the field. Straight drop back, Davis getting rushed again. Now will roll his way into the pursuit and gets sacked. He'll go down back, and they'll finally blow the whistle dead at the 27-yard line. And the Lindale defense, again, is starting to pull the momentum back to the near sideline.
Yeah, they had a blitz coming. They even had Levi Thornton coming off the edge as well. They had about a six-man blitz coming then, and he didn't have a chance.
Jacob Siegfried is back on the field as well, playing defense, and we're looking around, and I'm constantly looking around for number 4 to see if he is still on the field. He is on the sideline right now, walking it off. Davis will look to his left. He'll throw left. Coming back across the middle of the field, caught. Crossing the 35-yard line, a gain of about 6 or 7. I'm going to say it's a 7-yard gain, and a pickup on the catch by Bryson Collins is complete, but that is not near enough for the first down. 4th and 8.
Nice play by Colton Weinman and Omar Weber again. Omar was in on that one even, on that little tunnel screen.
Okay, let's see if Eric Williams moves up a little bit and just decides, you know what, I'm going to catch this punt. He's not going to kick it 40 yards. He's not. Eric's going to stand at the 33-yard line. Colson gets off a good kick. This is going to be returnable. No, Eric Williams says he's going to fair catch it at the 32-yard line. And he does it nicely. Well, you hated that. It was a nice, good booming kick, but it hung up there way too long for Eric Williams to make a return out of it. 8:21 to go, and the Lindale Eagles with what once again is a commanding lead late in a football game, 34-7 over the Henderson Lions. Another solid performance defensively. And we're going to have to talk about this post-game, Mark, as when the rest of the district is going to start looking at this Lindale Eagle football team as being probably the strongest team in this district thus far. Handoff, first man through. Jordan Jenkins' night is over, and another tough run this time by Casey Villarreal. As Villarreal getting back in the ballgame. He came in late last week after a 285-yard performance by Jenkins. And now getting more carries here. 2nd and 8. He picks up 2.
Trying to see as I think the offensive line is still the same. I think they're intact. I think the only one that's different is Villarreal at running back. I think everybody else is in the game right now.
Well, Casey had 7 carries for 37 yards a week ago. So Casey once again getting some good PT here. 5'11", 175-pound junior. He'll get the handoff. He'll go right side. No, he's going to bounce right. Gets it outside a little bit. 35-yard line. Getting another hard couple of yards. Boy, you really hope this kid gets an opening here in a minute. And see if he will go ahead and test his speed. As glance down the sideline again, Jamin Jackson doing high steps on the sideline, back and forth.
Villarreal is not a breakaway guy like Jordan Jenkins, but he breaks a lot of tackles. He's short, kind of like Walker is for Henderson, and he's low to the ground. He's got a low center of gravity, hard to take down, hard runner.
I just think it'd be exciting to see this kid get an opportunity, and all of a sudden he gets a little open field and see what happens. Siegfried in motion, coming left. Handoff, Villarreal's got extra blockers. Cuts inside, now back outside. Tries to break free from a tackle attempt at the 35, but cannot. He is not real heavy, and he looks actually a little smaller than his 5'11" listing is. But Villarreal gets another yard, but still going to be a 4th and long situation. Lindale will step back. Peterson will stand at his 22-yard line with a punt attempt here. 6:26 to go. Lindale with a 34-7 lead over Henderson. They're looking to go 3-0 in district play. And the Athens game will be the last game before their open date. They will come back home to take on Palestine before traveling to Kilgore to finish out the season. Snap back, Peterson straightaway kick this time. and gets a good kick at the 35, 25, inside the 25 to the 22-yard line. And you got to love the energy of Gavin Renfro, who pounces on the football. By golly, he figures if he's just going to get on the field every once in a while, he's going to do it with energy. Renfro will stop it at the 22-yard line. That's where Henderson will start off 1st and 10, going left to right. And a quick reminder, if you happen to be leaving the stadium early or you think about taking off, if you happen to be listening to us via onthecall.net or the YouTube live stream, by the way, Precision Car Wash is having a haunted car wash, all to benefit Project Graduation for 2021. If you'd like to stop by there, they'll be open until 11 o'clock. They have donated their building after hours at Precision Car Wash to help out the seniors of 2021. Handoff going far side. Big running room, 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. Big carry that time and good yardage by Yacourse Porter.
Who is their backup running back, by the way, who just probably ran about a 4.4 around that edge. They have got a stable of athletes.
He's got crazy speed on this football team. Well, they ended up giving him 13 yards on the carry up to the 35-yard line. So Porter will stay in the football game to the right side of Davis. He'll split out Bryson Collins wide to the right. Slot receiver to the right as well. Handoff again to Porter. Porter gets hard yardage, though. Takes it off the left tackle up for about 3 yards. He'll lunge up to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I think Henderson had the idea earlier. I don't think they're going to. Up inside is not where they want to go right now. They need to get these athletes out on the edge with little quick screens, with something on the edge to even have a chance. There's just not much in the middle right now.
Substitutions coming onto the field for the Lindale defense. Jared Allen and Eric Williams come off the field. Keeson Ross coming on. Davis throwing it deep down the middle of the field. Davis gets popped low as he releases that football on good rush on the far sideline by DJ Walton. Walton with a corner blitz that time, got to Davis and got hung up on whether he wanted to go up for the block on the pass or go down low for the tackle, and got right there in between. Boy, Henderson right now 3 of 14 on third downs as they face a 3rd and 7 from the 41-yard line, from their own 39, excuse me.
Lindale bringing in big Braxton Field, number 72, the big 315 in for Omar. He might be done for the night, get a little rest.
Well, Braxton Field runs right past 2 players. Davis going deep down the field again, and this time a well-covered receiver, but it's over the head of Bryson Collins. Well, Collins had what looked like was going to pull down a catch right on the other side of Keeson Ross, and just got out of his reach, and Eric Williams says, I'm going to come off on defense, but I got to return a punt.
Keyston looked like he mistimed his jump, and it almost fell right into the hands of the receiver then. He had him covered, but I think he just mistimed when he went up after the ball.
Yeah, Collins may have thought he was going to give up that interception, and all of a sudden the ball went right through his hands. 5:07 clock stop to go in this ball game. Eric Williams standing at his own 30-yard line, anticipating another punt. And it will come right down on top of Eric Williams, who will return it. Nope. Boy, he took off a couple of steps. I thought he was off to the races. I didn't see him wave his hand. So fair caught at the 30-yard line. Lindale offense will get it back, and we'll see subs in on this offense, I'm sure, this time around. Cody Swaim on the field. Villarreal coming back out onto the field. Trey Maseratian is back taking care of the snaps.
Trying to see some numbers on the.
Well, evidently Eric Williams was ordered to not return that punt. Handoff, Villarreal going to reverse his field, straight up the middle, spun around, breaks the tackle. Villarreal with good run. Boy, he didn't get the hole open where he wanted to go. And flag on the field on the play, but Villarreal reversed his field, took it back to the middle, and picked up some good yardage. He got 4 on the carry, but we'll see. Check the flag. Dusty says it's a personal foul. If you're wrong. Wow. How did you see that? Personal foul on Henderson. And it was a dead ball foul at that after the play.
It must have happened because the coaches pulled him off the field pretty quickly. He has his helmet off over there. He may be done, whatever he did.
Well, frustration obviously set in for one of the Henderson Lions. So the 15-yard mark-off is always unfortunate because it never helps anybody. You always hate when you see somebody lose their composure on the field. It doesn't matter who they're playing for. 4:32 to go. Lindale up 34-7. As clock running down the fourth period, Villarreal is just getting punished right now. I'm not sure he's enjoying being in the game right now. He is running hard, but he is getting pounded by 4 or 5 tacklers at once.
Well, they've still got their starting defensive front in, and Lindale's starting to substitute some on their front, and Henderson knows they're running it, so it's just a bad combination for running the ball right now, whoever you are. Doesn't matter who you are, Villarreal or anybody else.
Absolutely. Got another Henderson player down at the 47-yard line. It was in the defensive backfield, and matter of fact, it wasn't anywhere around the tackle. So a Henderson player down there. This game has seen plenty of players go down, but thank goodness 2 that we have seen go down have returned to the ball game. So that is a good sign, but a couple of players have not. They have both been for the Henderson Lions, so we're hoping this will work out for the best. 4:12 to go in this ball game. We'll take a timeout and come back. Lindale up 34-7. We return. Kenny Smith, Mark Spann, Dusty Swope at Eagle Stadium tonight with OnTheCall.net.
Hang in there, East Texas.
Office Barn in Tyler.
I'm John Longcrier. 2020 is Office Barn's 20th anniversary of serving the businesses of East Texas and beyond. In these 20 years, the local economy has faced many ups and downs. But we've learned the entrepreneurial spirit in East Texas is hard to keep down. All of us always bounce back.
Office Barn in Tyler.
Just like you, we live, work, and volunteer in the local community. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, your family, and your employees. Thank you, East Texas, for 20 great years. When you're ready, Office Barn will be ready to serve you.
Office Barn in Tyler.
We feature the largest inventory around of new and used office furniture.
Buy it in our store or buy it on our extensive website.
As an added convenience, we deliver anywhere in East Texas.
Between Tyler and Lindale on Highway 69. Office Barn, across from the big, big American flag.
God bless America.
Thank you, John Longcrier. Lindale back with the football. Villarreal goes in motion and then gets a pass and then gets massacred again by 416 pounds of Lions. I'm telling you, they are punishing this kid. He's not going to want to play next year, Mark. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he will. He'll bounce back. Henderson just knows they can tee off right now that they're not going to do anything but try to keep the clock running.
Well, Crowd Mike obviously is picking up the fact that we've got wind gusts now, and with the meteorologist being in the press box, we'll get a wind speed for you here shortly.
Man.
Yeah, it's gusting pretty well right now. So we got to put it behind that girder here. 3:08 to go on this one. Lindale with a commanding 34-7 lead. Peterson with a man in motion is Swaim going to the left side. Handoff Villarreal is going to go right, or coming left this time. Bounces outside, 40. Up to the 35-yard line, flag on the field, and possibility thrown in the vicinity of Case Brooks. And Swaim was out there as well. But flag was thrown right around where Case Brooks was at the 40-yard line. This may be a spot foul after the big gain, so they may end up, see where they're going to mark this down. It'll be a holding call against Lindale. So 10 yards from the spot, so the spot foul will push it back to midfield now. So holding, I'm guessing, will be against Case Brooks. He was the only one around the area of the flag. So 3rd down and 8 now from midfield. Lindale going right to left, ball in the near hash mark. Just trying to kind of keep this ball in motion. Jordan Jenkins sits down after another 200-yard performance. 285 a week ago. And what is that, Dusty? 212? 212 yards tonight. Handoff, Villarreal again. Villarreal gets pulled down for about a 2-yard loss back to the 48-yard line. And Casey, I'm sure, will probably have a nice team meeting with the with whoever the offensive linemen are in right now. As Villarreal, bless his heart, he comes off actually limping just a tad on that right leg. Somebody get that man a bottle of water. He takes his helmet off immediately. He is talking it over with the coaching staff, too. So, boy, it's always great. And you get some PT, but you get to come off the field, talk to coaches, find out what you did right, what you did wrong. Great seeing these young guys get a chance to play.
He never stopped running hard. He ran hard. He just had too many white shirts on him all the time.
Well, Sam Peterson will set up and punt, 4th and 9. Peterson will roll to his right, gets off a huge kick. It's going to get caught at the 15-yard line, and fair caught at that. And right there is number 15, as always, Tobias Jackson, who's been everywhere tonight for the Henderson Lions. And Jackson will fair catch it at the 16-yard line. Henderson will try our best here in the last drive with 1:39 to go in this one. As neither team has used a timeout here in the second half, but they've had plenty of timeouts with the injuries that have occurred.
You know, this is only in the 2000s, Lindale and Henderson hadn't played but 4 times, which was kind of ended all 4 years when I was coaching. We played them twice when we were 4A in the same district.
Okay, I was
and
about to
Lindale
say.
won both, and then in 3A when we both dropped down, they beat us in the playoffs both times.
Okay, I knew y'all played in the playoffs a couple of years.
And that's the only 4 years these two teams even played.
Wow.
in this.
So not a long history between these two ball teams. But getting a late player running on the field, Henderson Lions will now inside handoff taken at the 20, 25, 30, and barreling across the 30-yard line. Big gain by Dallas Alexander. Well, Alexander was dying to get that football, and they were waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally Jacob Medford had to run in from the bench. As
Now, Levi Thornton was the edge player, and he got pinned on the outside by one of the receivers, and that's how he got the bounce, I believe.
Well, first down Henderson. 1:20 to go. They'll move the chains and continue to move the football here. Henderson Lions came out like barnstormers in the third quarter, picked up 5 first downs on a march down the field and a score. Handoff Davis, back to Alexander, straight up the middle of the field. Boy, gets big yardage again. A lot of traffic, but picks up good yardage. Another 7-yard pickup up to the 39-yard line. Clock continues to roll. 55 ticks to go. Lindale Eagles are going to move to 3-0 in District 9 4A. And get set to take on the Hornets next week at Bruce Field in Athens. They'll come to the line of scrimmage with the clock rolling at 39 seconds to go. Davis, who has been up and down all night long, hand off to Alexander again, cuts back into the middle of the field, flag coming down. And he'll get across the 45 to the 48, plenty enough for the first down, but we'll check the flag real quick. As downfield holding call against Henderson, so this will come back and they will lose the big gain. 29 seconds to go on the clock, so a couple of plays to go, maybe this last one for the Henderson Lions. Well, right now you just go through the motions. Really tough on a team when they're down like this, and there's no hope left for them the last few minutes of the football game, just trying to go through the plays and finish things up.
I see Terran Street is in the game, number 40 at linebacker. They just brought him up off the JV because they got kind of thin at linebacker, so he's getting a few plays, getting his feet wet this week. Other than that, I think most of them have been in and out. Swain looks like he's getting some defense now.
Well, unfortunately, Street doesn't get to play a play as they will start the game clock, and Henderson will just let the game end with 23 seconds to go in the ball game. Lindale Eagles will come out with another victory, a 3-0 district mark after a 34-7 win over the Henderson Lions behind a 212-yard ground game by Jordan Jenkins and 3 touchdowns to his credit as well. Lindale Eagles move to 5-2 on the season. We'll take a timeout. We will come back. Lindale Eagles over the Henderson Lions tonight by a score once again of 34-7. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. You're listening to Lindale Eagle Football with OnTheCall.net.
The A-Plus checking account at Ultra is outstanding.
When I walk into Ultra, I know the experience I'm going to have is going to be exceptional.
Our members tell it best. Open an A-Plus account today with no minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, for a limited time, new members will receive a $100 bonus. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union at Troop Highway, West Loop, or the Village of Cumberland Park in Tyler, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Going all in with the 2020 Lindale Eagles is Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment on Highway 69 in Tyler. The tires and brakes on your vehicle, much like a strong coaching staff, are the foundation of your vehicle's ability to keep you safe while traveling. If your foundation isn't set or lined up in the right position, it absolutely will not operate as it should. It is always essential that your family's safety is never at risk. Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment concentrates their efforts on maintaining your family's safety by making sure your car, truck, or SUV is playing with all the right tools. Along with repairing and installing accessories for all vehicles, Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment is proud to be a part of the 2020 Lindale Eagles starting lineup.
Hello, Lindale Eagle fans. I'm Macy Beeler, and I wanted to tell you about my family's business called Beeler Roofing. Beeler Roofing should be the only name you remember when it comes to residential and commercial quality roofing. We also offer roof repair. Roof repair can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars for those that don't need full roof replacement. Beeler Roofing does traditional shingles, metal, flat, foam, even roof coatings. Call us because Beeler Roofing can help you. Call my dad at 903-347-8484. That's Brooks Beeler at Beeler Roofing, 903-347-8484.
Beeler Roofing, flying high with the Eagles in 2020.
Hi there, it's Doc Deason with Real Edge Real Estate in Tyler, proud member of the Lindale High School class of 1990. What an honor it is to help bring you Eagle football this season with my longtime friend Kenny Smith. High school football in Texas is almost a sacred thing. And even in this COVID climate, Friday nights in the fall have been, and I hope always will be, special. They've been special for me since my folks began taking me to games back when I was a kid. Enjoy tonight's game. And if I could do anything to help you or your family with real estate needs, I would sure appreciate the chance to earn your business. I work with buyers and sellers. You can find testimonials from past clients online at docdeasonrealestate.com. That's docdeasonrealestate.com. If you'd like to reach out direct, feel free to do so. 903-262-8680. That's 262-8680. Again, I'm Doc Deason. Go Eagles.
Hang in there, East Texas.
Office Barn in Tyler.
I'm John Longcrier. 2020 is Office Barn's 20th anniversary of serving the businesses of East Texas and beyond. In these 20 years, the local economy has faced many ups and downs. But we've learned the entrepreneurial spirit in East Texas is hard to keep down. All of us always bounce back.
Office Barn in Tyler.
Just like you, we live, work, and volunteer in the local community. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, your family, and your employees. Thank you, East Texas, for 20 great years. When you're ready, Office Barn will be ready to serve you.
Office Barn in Tyler.
We feature the largest inventory around of new and used office furniture.
Buy it in our store or buy it on our extensive website.
As an added convenience, we deliver anywhere in East Texas.
Between Tyler and Lindale on Highway 69. Office Barn, across from the big, big American flag.
God bless America.